discovering the area around the house. So, one of the pleasures of living in France is that it's permeated with hundreds, if not thousands, of small towns and villages, each with a charm of their own. So, it doesn't matter really whether you're in Brittany or Normandy or down in Dordogne, wherever you are, you'd find these quaint little towns or sort of sleepy towns, and it's always a pleasure just to stop the car, get out, and have a bit of a wander around. Um, Often they're slightly more vibrant than this, in the fact that this was on a bank holiday, so and also it was very very hot, and obviously that would have a bearing on a lot of people would be staying indoors while it's quite hot like that, and then venturing out in the evening or profiting from the garden, enjoying the garden, having a barbecue, whatever. So this is a little town about 30 minutes from where I live, and I thought I'd have a. I'd heard a couple of things about it. I thought I'd take a look, and it it was a lovely little half hour there. So I really enjoyed having a wander around. I like seeing the old architecture and stuff, and also just discovering the areas, and you see the landscape around it, etc., etc. So um, this particular town is well known. It's got a large sort of lavoir, sort of washing area back in the day. That the ladies of the town would go out and wash the wares in there and dry them there in the days long before washing machines, etc., etc. So um, there's a bit of footage of that later on in this video. It's really lovely little. The town I used to live in, Normandy, the mayor was really proud that he had 7 lavoirs in and around the town. And you'll see what I mean later on. And I'm going to shut up now because as I was sort of approaching the church, there was a lovely procession of swallows that went flying around chanting as they went. So I'll shut up for a minute. Wasn't that lovely? So France is really, really good at self promotion. It's one of the things it excels at. And this particular town, Auton du Perche, you get these little maps, and it shows you the surrounding areas, and it will show you if there's any nice sort of pathways to take, etc., etc. And obviously, it tells you about when market day is and everything else. So it's well worth it. When you're visiting the towns, you can get a wealth of information. If there's no obvious sort of tourist board information there, you'll often find there'll be panels with lots of information on there. And obviously, this is the town square, so a market day it would be full of stalls and people buying and selling. So I'll have to pop back when it is actually market day. And then we're just heading off to where so finished in the square there, and I wanted to go and see the lavoir. So this is the next part of the video. Again, you're just looking at the buildings. The architecture is superb. Modern meets new, and you got sort of the mini sort of chateaus and the manoirs, etc., etc. And obviously, lots of local materials used. So here it's well known for its flint. So lots and lots of the walls are flint. And as you wander down, as we start to wander down there, it's very large, lovely. You got fruit trees there as well. You got this really special little lavoir, which I'm just about to come across. disturb the pigeons. And you can just imagine years and years and years ago, people coming down there, washing their wares, getting them hanging out to dry, utilising the water. Like I say, long before the days of washing machines and tumble dryers, etc., etc. And it's a very interesting system. Obviously, goes back to antiquity with the Romans, etc., etc. So that's that. But yeah, it's just really pleasurable things to do. You can just, you're not parting with any money, other than the fact that you're going to burn a wee bit of petrol or diesel in the car. But other than that, you get out and about and you can see some really beautiful towns. Often like little paintings, really, from when you've seen the scenes that were painted by Toulouse-Lautrec and things like that. And later on in the video as well, there's just stopped by the fields. Obviously, the farmers have been cutting the bales of hay and getting them ready for the winter, and it was just reminding me of a scene from sort of a Van Gogh painting. So I stopped and took some footage of that as well. So what I'll do is I'll shut up now, and I'll just let you see the sights and the sounds of the lavoir and the fields beyond. And thanks for taking the time to watch the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.